Are Gojo and Marin dating? This is the question that began this episode off. I thought this might actually go somewhere. So far, it looks like it might not, but we have plenty of other things in this episode to discuss because it went crazy. I am so excited to get into this, so let's go ahead and start off. We start off where we left off. Gojo, he is spitting out his drink because Noah is very curious as to know whether or not they are dating. So she is continuing to ask. Gojo pretty much flat out rejected, saying, no way we're dating. There's no possibility. Marin, of course, takes this as rejection. Not really. Like, she seems to understand Gojo's a little awkward, so she just grabs him and runs out after he's basically thrown all this juice he was drinking all over his suit. And everyone else seems pretty curious about this too. They seem to all realize there's a possibility that these two might be going out. Gojo, of course, is having a mental breakdown in the bathroom, once again belittling himself. He does this every episode. Oh, this guy. He's just like me for real. But he's trying to figure out why. Like, a guy like me? Why would they think someone like me could date someone like her? She's so great. She's pretty all right. I mean, she's not great. She's all right. She's pretty good. And she's out there freaking out. It's like, it's true that we're not dating, but why do you have to turn me down like that? Does he really hate me that much? Look at her little pouty face. Aw. She gets pulled aside by some random guys, and he thinks back to last episode where someone said, oh yeah, we get hit on all the time when it's just us. So thank you guys for showing up. And he goes and he slaps this guy's hand when he's about to go and grab her. So he grabs him by the wrist and like starts saying things like, please let it be me and not her. Choose me. I'll show you a good time. Eventually, the guy in the background says, I think this guy thinks you're trying to hit on her. And she's just like, huh? These guys are like, what is this guy on about? And she's like, huh? I love it. Gojo slowly starts finding out that these two are an acquainted with Kitagawa, and actually that this is her hairdresser who is currently yelling at her for not taking better care of her hair and the rest of her body because it's cold and she's not wearing a whole lot of clothes. Eventually he breaks down, sitting in the hallway like this, just like, oh, I can't believe I embarrassed myself. I made a fool out of myself. And she's sitting beside him like, oh, this happens all the time, don't worry about it. Then she kisses him on the cheek, and he, wearing the bunny suit, mistook that for her clicking her tongue. So he's all like, you're mad at me, aren't you? And she's all like, why would you think I'm mad at you? And he says, you just clicked your tongue at me. And she says, no, I didn't. And it's like, what was that sound then? And she gets all red saying, I can't answer that. No way she would have pulled that if he wasn't wearing the bunny suit, though. If he wasn't wearing the bunny suit, he would have known. But you can't expect him to know what it was. And then she runs off, storming off, saying, oh, I can't tell you what I did. The next day, because she was deciding to wear basically nothing outside to go hang out at some party, she gets sick and has to call in from school. Gojo spends most of the day looking over here at his phone, trying to figure out why she isn't answering his texts. Ends up going to her house in the middle of the day, skipping half of the day of school just to go see her, make sure she's okay. He feeds her by hand, homemade food that he made, which, oh my gosh, so sweet. I wish I could do that. And she starts crying, saying, I thought I was gonna die. I didn't have any food. So sweet. Eventually he tucks her in and she's making all those cutesy sounds like, thank you, I appreciate it. Just like little baby sounds. Then all of her girlfriends show up to make sure she's okay, which now scares Gojo into thinking that they're all gonna think that they're dating because he's in her house after leaving school early. So he runs outside and gets sick because it's cold and he's on a multi-stored building. Then Marin and Gojo go to the aquarium together for some kind of cosplay event at the aquarium, and while she's running away trying to go see the weasels or something, she sees someone she knows. It's Subaru from Love, which is a video game where you date idols in a cosmic setting and try to raise the girl that you choose to like super high status. Of course, if you like find out that the person you're with is like dating you, then the idol thing totally crashes around them and everything goes basically to hell in a handbasket, and they break up with you and their idol career is tanked and awful things. So you have to hide the fact that you're dating them. It's a whole game, fictional game that's not even real. Why am I explaining the details? Anyway, Amane Himeno is now this cosplayer's name, and we find out that she has a little piece that's broken in her skirt. So Gojo shows up to save the day, and when he's trying to figure out how he's gonna get the skirt after she enters the changing room, he finds out Amane is a guy, so he's gonna be in the guy's changing room. While they're in the changing room trying to figure stuff out, Marine meets up with one of her old friends who then freaks out about her cosplay. She apparently is a photographer. I think this might be the girl who is dating who is sisters with that younger lolly, who's like a super famous girl, but like the lolly's actually older than her, and this is actually like a middle school girl that looks like she's like older high school or like college level. When the guy gets out and they all fix his cosplay, they start sharing photos, and Gojo looks at one photo and says, "How did you do this? Are your boobs photoshopped here?" And he says, "No, they're actually fake boobs. You want to go see my fake boobs?" And Gojo's like, boobs. And Marine's like, boobs. Let's go see them. We love Marine. We love Gojo, and we love Marine. These two, they get along so well. If not for Marine, Gojo would not get to see boobs. Very cool, Gojo, that you have this girl here to show you boobs. Anyway, that was the second episode of My Dress Up Darling's second season. What do you guys think? Go ahead and leave your comments down in the comment section. Like and subscribe if you like this kind of content. Hit the notification bell if you want to see more of this kind of content. And until next time, you guys have a blessed day. And while you're here, go ahead and check out this video to see what you might have missed.